Hello, the Brew Crew and other people of YouTube and the internet, and welcome here to my explanation video on my new variant, A Romancelocke, which I call it, which I will do on white. So we are just going to get into this, and sort of similar to... It's taken inspiration from the Wedlocke. Okay, now to the standard Nuzlocke rules, which apply all the time and as well in A Romancelocke. So, all fainted Pokemon is considered dead and must be permaboxed or released, therefore can't in any circumstances be used. You can only catch the first Pokemon in each areas, but of course there can be some claws, like shiny claws. If you run into a shiny, you can catch it. Even it doesn't matter which kind of encounter it is, and the same with dupes claws. I will play with dupes claws and shiny claws. So if I run into a Patrat and that is, or if I already have a Patrat and we run into a Patrat, we avoid that, but you only get 5 tries. I decided for, because elsewhere you just will anyway get a Pokemon and it would be unfair or whatever. And of course the unofficial rule or whatever, the rule that I always go for and probably everyone else: nickname all caught Pokemon. The only exception I can find to this is probably just in white and black, Pokemon White and Black. There you need to catch Zekrom or Reshiram, and since you are not going to use it, you don't need to nickname it. Or yeah, I mean, you could catch legendaries, but I'm going to not allow legendaries, so yeah, that's the only exception to that rule. But we will go onwards and you will in the end see other exceptions from the rules that come up here. That is the Romancelocke rules specific to the Romancelocke. So here we have those. The Romancelocke, the conception of a Romancelocke. It's similar to Maryland's Wedlocke format. It has taken inspiration there. It's similar in that sense that party members or team members are paired. Pokemon on current team can't be deposit on the PC except if no one can learn an HM move. You may bring out the HM slaves temporary to proceed in the game. So for example, to get into the Dream Yard you need the cut, so if no one can learn that, you might actually catch Asian slave, but I think it's very unlikely that no one can learn. I think all the apes can learn it as well. So the differences between Wedlocke and a Romancelocke, it's the pairing. The coupling doesn't have to be strict heterosexual, male to female. It can be male to male or female to female. Another difference is in a Wedlocke, a genderless Pokemon is most of the times forbidden, except in Chroma's Wedlocke. He usually just flip a coin to decide the Pokemon's gender. In a Romancelocke, genderless Pokemon can be used, but they can only be paired with other genderless Pokemon. I consider them as asexual. And lastly, the Wedlocke is based on monogamy, which means only one partner and just get 2 couple or 2 Pokemon in a couple. The Romancelocke embrace differences. Coupling can be polyamorius relationship with 3 Pokemon in each couple. This makes rotation battles work smoothly, and it makes it more interesting in my opinion. A party can consist of this variants: 2 teams with 3 Pokemon in each, the Romancelocke way, three teams with 2 in each, the Wedlocke way, or lastly the out of the ordinary way. One team with 3 Pokemon, sort of mixed, and one team with 2 Pokemon in it, and then a lone wolf, even if that would kind of be difficult to have a single Pokemon, but you could do that. Basically, you could do that. Okay, and we have some other rules here, which is kind of important, and yeah, important other rules, like I said in the Romancelocke, is that each time you catch a new Pokemon, you have to determine, you can determine by nature, but I just done this because I think this makes it more interesting and makes it more luck based or whatever, and sort of the pairing still being difficult, or you can be stuck with like many straights or many lesbian and they are not compatible as such. So and let the random generated 1 to 6 decide the Pokemon's sexual orientation. Random Ori is a good site for doing this. 1 and then I done 1 and 2 is your catch is straight. 2 and 3 and 4 your catch is gay or lesbian, depending on the other. 5 your catch is bisexual or pansexual. That means that they can love whatever Pokemon they are. Yeah, doesn't really matter. And 6 is that your capture is transgender or gender fluid. 6, I mean, transgender doesn't mean it is like female or male. It's just a gender identity. But feel free to skip this number 6 if you feel like it's too complicated. I think though it's brings a nice personality and uniqueness to the series with transgender Pokemon. You will get a better feeling once we start the series, and then we as well. Then you do a similar process, again number generating, but now for the couple preferences, what your new Pokemon have. Monogamy means basically just like a Wedlocke, you can just couple 2 Pokemon. Polyamorous mean couple with 2 other Pokemons, and this is a rule I just decided for, which will make the challenge more challenging or whatever, is that polyamorous Pokemon can be in a monogamous relationship, but if you catch a monogamy Pokemon, it can only be coupled with 1. So that's a nice neat challenge there. I think will kind of make it interesting and cool. So okay, and we have some exceptions here, like agent slave. Like I said before, if you need that, you need to deposit your Pokemon. And then I have also a gender balance rule, like if we would have 5 Pokemon, it would be like a gender clause that you will just, if you run into males, but you can decide yourself. I mean, you can have a team of 6 guys or 6 girls, but yeah, I think that is just a rule to make it sort of easier if you have like 2 straight Pokemon and you cannot couple any of them. And the deposit, also you can deposit a Pokemon if there is in that sense that you can't couple them with any partner. If you would be stuck like with gays and lesbians and you have a straight that can't be coupled with anyone else, then he will stay in the box. But you have to put it on the team as fast as possible to not just storage however you want. So you will couple as you will see here. This is for example just reasoning. Here we have these 2 are gay, this Purloin is bisexual. They are all coupled in polyamorous relationship. Here they're both lesbian, and yeah, he is straight, so he can't be coupled with the other one here, this timber, so that would make actually that exception come to play, just because he can't be coupled with anyone. Or he could be straight, but I think it's making it a little bit more difficult if you're just going with a lone wolf, but can't remember. But well, hopefully you will understand the rules kind of decently. I don't know, I'm not the best of explaining or whatever. And I will start the TheEspressoCats, or my Romancelocke, the first Romancelocke. So feel free to play along or such, or maybe change the rules if you feel like it's too complicated or such. And yeah, we'll start it off. I'm really excited and I hope you are too. And yeah, feel free to play along or such, or change the rule if you feel like anything is too difficult. And I see you on the journey, so thank you all for watching, and I see you soon again, so bye.